Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Right now, I know we're already through the first week of 2023. Hard to believe. So, just before we get any further into it, I figure I'll do a recap on some more albums that I enjoyed. None of these were in my top 10 though. All my top 10 metal albums of the year. Some of these are metal and aren't metal. It's kind of some different stuff, but anyway, let's spark it up. Got a little mixture of some Cake Pop, Yeah Hemi, and some awesome Jealousy Pie, some Stizzy, Roll Up Boys, and some Smoker's Dozen. So soothing. I don't know why. I should have sparked it up, because sparking it up is also a soothing noise. But I got some stuff written down in a notebook. That's what you just saw me grab, my handy dandy notebook. Because you can't remember it all. And this isn't all of it that I enjoyed. There's even more, but this is just some of it that I thoroughly enjoyed throughout the year. Some of it I forgot to put on the list, so. Like Black Braid's album. I forget the name of it, but check out Black Braid. They're an Appalachian death metal, black metal band. I think it's considered black metal, not death metal. But they're really good. Palisades album is really good. I forget the name of that album. But yeah, it's another good album. Palisades isn't death metal. They're like a rock alternative band. You know, from New Jersey, I believe. I believe Black Braids is like from Virginia in the Appalachian Mountains or something. Or Appalachian, not Appalachian. Sorry, Appalachian. But anyway, here's some more that I wrote down, some songs, the album names, and stuff like that. But let's see. Started off. You know what? We'll go with Glue Trip. You want to go on a trip? Some good old glue? No, don't do that. Just listen to Glue Trip, maybe eat some mushrooms and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this it's a Nada Tropical. They're a Spanish band, somewhere from Spain or something like that. You know, but Tempo Presente, Marcos Valle, Lazy Days, Gregellum. I'm butchering all those names for the most part, besides Lazy Days and Marcos, because I know Marcos. Not personally, but I've heard about him. You know what I'm saying? But then we got, you know, some of the Devil Wears Prada with their album, damn. I know. Might be self-titled. I didn't write down the album name. But yeah, Hallucinate, Broken. I like the little sound at the beginning of Broken and stuff with the girl's voice and stuff. That's really cool. Watchtower, Sacrifice, Noise, you know, very catchy is the song Noise. So, but then let me flip real quick, because we're going to some, see here, this album was really good. It's from their Lockdown performance, but they released it this year. Darkest Hour, it's live in Lockdown. Fantastic. You want something raw, brutal, fast-paced and stuff. Definitely a great album to listen to. It's got like 10 or 11 songs on it. An amazing album, man. Let me tell you what, I was surprised about this album. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so much. I've listened to it a couple times through. That's usually what I just do. I put it on, but a couple songs that really stand out on there, that are especially heavy and brutal in my opinion, is Knife and Safe Room, These Fevered Times, Demons, and The Sadist Nation. Those songs, damn, the whole thing's just amazing. 10 out of 10 for the whole thing. And especially for being live. I know it's like live in a studio, not in front of an audience in a big place. But hey, still, it's still amazing sounding. Damn, they killed it. Raw, brutal sounding, really good. So yeah, check out that Darkest Hour album, live in Lockdown. Definitely worth checking out. You guys are smoking on something? Let me know what you're smoking on. You don't smoke or anything? Hey, that's awesome too. Good for you. Let me know what you're snacking on. Let me know you drink water, whatever, what kind of water you like to drink. You know, hey, let's get something going here. Let's get some talking going. But speaking of drinks, got some there's not Dunkin' Donuts. It's actually some dollar store coffee. Some Brooklyn's finest ground medium roast coffee, Junior's restaurant coffee. $1.25 for 4 ounces of it. Not too bad with some hazelnut creamer. But anyway, let's continue on. It's like a Franken blunt. I had to like double leaf it because all the leaves that I'm getting are messed up and they kept breaking and ripping. So this blunt is a little bit harsher than normal because it does have 2 leaves. But anyway, let's get back on to some great albums from 2022. Another album, I heard this song come on, Spin, and I was like, whoa, what the hell song is this? This was in my top 10 played of the years, top 10 played songs of the year, and it was like, I think number 3. But the album is Last Ones Left by 42 Dugg and ESTG. Great album, hands down. It's got Spin, Ice Talk, Thump Shit. I'm trying not to look at the thing. I wrote some down. But oh, of course, with Hey Money, Scratch Some. The whole album's just hands down Free the Shinners or Shiners, however you want to say it. Yeah, so the whole album, great rap album. Really some hard shit on there, some really good stuff if you're into that. Check it out, 42 Dugg and ESTG. Last Ones Left. In my top 3 rap albums of the year, it's a toss-up between 2 other ones that are on this list. But anyway, it's probably number 2 or number 1. Toss-up between 1 and 1 other guy. I know the other guys, it's a toss-up between the 3 of them. But anyway, back on to another great album to check out. This is, I guess you would call them rock. Kind of maybe alternative. Maybe some, punk vibes, maybe some, not really pop punk, but maybe some more of the punk vibes to it. I've been listening to this band for about 20 years now, maybe a little bit over 20 years. I'd hate to admit that, but hey, that's just life, you know. But anyway, I heard their one song, Try Honesty, when it first came out. My brother hated that song. He hated the video. I used to play it like crazy. I loved the first album, their first 3 albums. I still love them to this day. Then they were hit or miss. I kind of like songs here and there, but I didn't like the albums like I did start to finish, like the first 3 albums until their newest album. And I'm talking about Billy Talent with their new album, Crisis in Faith. Start to finish, this album is great. It's like 11 or 12 songs or something like that. Maybe 14 songs. I don't know. But anyway, great album. Start to finish. Just some of the songs to mention. Sorry. Forgiveness 1 and 2, the opener. Great way to open an album right there. Fantastic song. The whole album, 10 out of 10. One of my favorite albums of the year. I was like, damn, the boys are back right now. Especially with this album. This album hit for sure. Some good old Billy Talent, man. I love it. But yeah, Forgiveness 1 and 2. I Beg to Differ. End of Me with Rivers Phoenix. I think he's like a solo artist or he sings for another band. I'm not really sure. But that's a great song. Really catchy. Another catchy song on there was All the Wrong People. You know, or yeah. Oh, Hanging Out with All the Wrong People. Hanging out with all the wrong people. I'm like kind of monotone when I sing, so don't mind it. But anyway, yeah, Judged. Great album, hands down. Billy Talent, Crisis of Faith. Definitely go check it out. A 10 out of 10 album. It's rock. They've been around for over 20 years. I believe they're from Canada. And they hit it out of the park with this album. Honestly, was not expecting to surprise it or to enjoy it as much right from the get-go. As soon as I turned it on, I was like, oh damn, this is gonna be good right here. So within the first 2 seconds of the album, I was like, we're in, all right. So Billy Talent, Crisis of Faith, an album worth checking out. Go check it out, you won't regret it. Let's see. Oh, we have the master of gent himself, Jared Hines, with his album, The Gray, right? The Gray? Yeah, The Gray. Man, I was on some, like, new metal release thing on Spotify, and I heard the song Lord of Sloth, and I was like, what the fuck, Jared? I was, Jesus Christ, Jared is on one on this. Definitely worth checking out. The Gray with Lord of Sloth, Tooth Grinder, Castle of Horror, The Mark of a Serpent. he's got a bunch of like gent people on there, I guess, and stuff like that. And then he's got Dickey on there, Austin Dickey, you know. So, and Austin Dickey's on, I believe, on Tooth Grinder, so that's a great song, you know. Austin Dickey's band, Dark Watch, they made it on my top 10 list, I believe, but if they didn't, you should go check out their album, too. I forget the name of their album. More like an EP, but it's 5 brutal songs that'll change your life for the better. But anyway, on to the next. Well, anyway, check out Jared Dines, The Gray. Super heavy, super brutal. Thought it would be a lot more genty, and I'm not upset that it's not, because I'm not too, I guess it is maybe really genty, but he does it really well, that it's not like that, I don't think of the genting in a color room type stuff, like, maybe like some Architects or Wage War and stuff. I don't think of like that type of stuff. It's super heavy, super brutal. Love the album. Good job, Jared Dines. 10 out of 10 on that album, too. Like I said, these are all great albums. They all could have made it onto the top 10 list of the year. But, unfortunately, they didn't. But definitely worth checking out. Anyway, this thing went out because it's a little tight. So I had to double leaf it there. Should use my super because it's cool, but that's okay. Going on. Some good old Texas, chopping it up, chopping and screwing it up in Texas, baby, with that Mexican OT. And what the hell is the name of his album? That Nonsense and Mexican Shit. It's the name of his album. And let me tell you what, I like that Mexican shit. It's a bunch of nonsense and it's fucking good. And let me tell you, listening to that Mexican OT, I would not expect him to look like that. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't look like he raps like that. But hey, it's one of the dopest out right now in my books. So anyway, click that Kickto Click, NBA, Yellow, East End, Rod and Dirty. He's got a bunch of other songs out, bunch of other stuff out, bunch of singles out too that he's put out through the year that I should wrote down some of them because they are also amazing too, but they're not on this album. But anyway, go check out that Mexican OT. He's got that crazy southern chopped and screwed Texas sound. I love it. It's absolutely good. He does it perfectly to the T. So, like I said, I used to like Slim Thug, you know, Paul Wall back in the day. Maybe even some Mike Jones you could relate him to, maybe. So, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you know, you like all that. I got like a hair on my lip. But yeah, you like all that, you'll like that Mexican OT for sure. Doing his thing. But let me flip back, baby, you know. We'll throw in some Cello there. Cello, very calming artist. I first heard him when I was on LSD. If I didn't hear him when I was first on LSD, I probably wouldn't have liked him. But because I was tripping, I was like, damn, this is crazy. He had some crazy, like, cartoony videos and everything like that. So I fell in love with his music instantly. And I still like it to this day. I don't even have to be tripping to like it now. But he did, was it like a handful of BS something? The hell is it called? Oh, Fistful of BS Volume 1. So I guess it's just like a bunch of demo songs that he did that didn't make it onto his albums throughout the year. And if you just want to put on some music and relax, man, just play all of his shit. All of it's good. None of it's bad. You know, it's hard to choose what to write down, what's good. You know? But what started me off on him was Out of Sight. Go check that out for sure. But anyway, some songs that are worth mentioning off this: Miller Tree, Cabin, Damage, Loose Fix. Yeah, a bunch of other good stuff on there, you know. Definitely go check them out. Definitely good to relax to, smoke a little weed, maybe drop a hit, maybe some shrooms, and just vibe out. So definitely go check out Cello, Chelou. He is from the UK. Not sure where in the UK. Maybe London. Maybe England. I don't know. Maybe England's in London. I don't really know because I'm not from there. I don't really pay attention to that because I don't have to. So anyway, go check them out though. But then we'll get into Zeal and Ardor. Zeal and Ardor. If you haven't heard them, might make some people mad. This will make some people happy saying this, but they are hipster death metal to the max there. But I heard their song, Death to the Holy, and I wanted to hate it. But I fucking love it. It is great. They are a great band, and I really wanted to dislike them. But you can't, because they're catchy, and the way they mix like that, they mix like a southern gospel style music that's very eerie. You could listen to it in the swamps of Mississippi while carrying lanterns, walking with your church through the swamps, you know. They mix it with death metal, and it's really good. Like I said, the name of the album is it's their self-titled album, Zeal and Ardor. But anyway, yeah, Death to the Holy, Golden Liar, Goddard, Damarung, you know, Church Burns, I Caught You, all great. The whole album's good, start to finish, you know, it's got great stuff on there. But it is hipster death metal to the max. I picture like the people with the pants rolled up out in Williamsburg in the man's, but no offense to them. You know, I got some friends that are hipsters and stuff like that. It's just funny. They got work boots that they never worked in, but they paid $350 for them. The pants are rolled up and stuff like that, like there's a flood somewhere, just so they could show off the work boots. They wear suspenders like they're 80 years old with their shirts, no matter what type of shirt. Yeah, that's what I picture who listens to Zeal and Ardor. But they are a great band. I, in fact, listen to them. A lot of people listen to them. I know. That's just the fan I picture mainly when I listen to them. And I can't help but picture that every time. And I want to dislike them, but I don't, because they are really good, really catchy, and especially the way they mix that like southern gospel style with like the death metal. Even like one song they did, like it starts out with like fairies like walking, like yeah, I picture like fairies and stuff like that, and all these bright, vivid colors and stuff like that. And then it goes into like some death metal stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? But they do it so well, 100%. That album, like I said, all these albums are killer albums. Definitely worth checking out. Zeal and Ardor, their self-titled album. Go check out some of their other stuff too. Not that big a fan of this stuff. I feel like this, they really fell into themselves. So 100%. Sounds amazing. Definitely go check out that album. Who else do I got on this page? My boy Shakewell, man. Shakewell, great artist. If you haven't checked out Shakewell, go check him out. Part of the Buffet Boys. I think he's from Florida too. You know, but anyway, yeah. Pray for Shakewell is the name of his album. Sometimes I have trouble reading my handwriting, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, Pray for Shakewell. The name of his latest album. You got Survival, Take the Field, Biscuit, Solutions, 5 Ways, Woke Up, Felonious. Damn, did I lose that page? No, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a great album, hands down, start to finish. Definitely worth checking out. Shakewell. Pray for Shakewell. Another great rap album of the year. I'm a big fan of Buffet Boys, along with Puya, Fat Nick, all the guys that they mess with too and run around with, like Bobby Levitelli or whatever the hell his name is. I don't know. But another fantastic album. This video's longer than I wanted it to be honest with you. So if you're still watching at this point, thanks for watching. Hopefully you find something on this list interesting. But we'll turn back onto this page. We have, of course, the GOATs. The all-time GOATs, you know, the legends. They've been around forever. Slipknot with their album, The End So Far. How could you not include them on a best metal album of the year? Oh, and then you have Korn. I forget the name of their album now. I should have put that on here, though. But anyway, yeah, Korn, or Slipknot, The End So Far, H377, The Chapeltown Rag, Yen, Warranty. Those are the songs that stood out the most to me. You know, Chapeltown Rag, I really like that song a lot, though. That was like the first single for this album. But anyway, great album. Then, not to mention Slipknot with Goats. We got other Goats on the list here. I would probably take this album over the Slipknot album. No offense, Slipknot. Sorry, guys. But the new Lamb of God album, Omens, man. Let me tell you what, banger of an album, start to finish. Damn, they did it. Definitely. I don't know. I guess some like set to fail vibes from it, kind of. Almost, that's kind of almost what it reminded me of, like a Set to Fail album. And that was a great album too, But anyway, yeah, the song Omens is great. Grayscale, Ditch, I really like that. To the Grave, Denial Mechanism, the whole album, start to finish, great. Lamb of God, Omens, definitely worth checking it out. They're goats in the game too, Yeah. Wasn't expecting it to be that good, but it is good, hands down, start to finish. So go check out that album for sure. Then we have 1,000 Below. They released their album like right after I did the list for favorite albums. This might have not made it to the top 10 though. I don't know. But anyway, 1,000 Below with Hell Finds You Everywhere. You got their song Sabotage, Face to Face, Silent Season. Very, very nice. Still a weird sound to it, but very catchy. But I like them kind of weird sounds, Very cool, very cool. Yes, Silent Season, Venenosa, Clockwork Enemy, great song. I kind of like their heavier stuff like Venenosa, Face to Face. Their first album, great. I love their first album. Second album has some good stuff on it. This album has some great stuff on it also. So if you haven't checked out 1,000 Below, go check them out. Especially their first album. Man, I forget the name of their first album, but yeah, 1,000 Below, great band. Their first album, man, damn, just listen to that whole thing, and you'll be like, what the fuck, man? That album gets like 100 out of 100. You can't even get that album rated out of a 10, in my opinion, because it's a little bit too hard, But their other albums aren't as great start to finish, but they do have really great bangers like this album. Hell Finds You Everywhere. So go check out that by 1,000 Below. You won't regret it. So it's not like super heavy. It's not deathcore, But then speaking of deathcore, you have Darko Us. Again, now you're like, but they made it on the top 10. But they released an album at the end of the dang year. They really did. Like, what was it? December 30th they released an album, I think. Death Mask Volume 2. So, there you go. With Future Bloom, right? Where the hell is it on? Oh, yeah. Future Bloom, Unmasked. The Fly and the Bee. You got that weird, Phono EXO song. Hybrid Process, the one. So I think Hybrid Process, I think has I don't know, they got the Glanda and some whatever. But yeah, Darko Us, Death Mask Volume 2 released last minute of 2022. Beautiful thing. Happy end of the year into a happy new year. So that's cool that they did that. I think it's 7 or 8 songs, but fantastic start to finish. Definitely go check that out. Let's see, I think that's actually everyone on this page. There we go. Yeah, so Darkest Hour, 42 Doug, Billy Talent, Jared Kynes, at McFinOT, 1,000 Below, Darko Us, Slipknot, Lamb of God. Go check out all of those. And then let's see, we already did Zeal and Ardor, The Devil Wears Prada, Glue Trip, Cello, Shakewell. Then we have, again, another last minute release that was great. I think this was released on December 23rd, and this would be the Suicide Boys with Germ. The dirtiest, nastiest suicide. Every song on there is great. I didn't write them all down because I got sick of writing so dang much. But anyway, yeah, that leaves it to one album left on here, which is probably my favorite rap album of the year, to be honest with you, and that's gonna have to be Ouija Mac with his album Fallen Angelic, with songs like Rory Mercury, Swing To, Replay, 17 Blunts, Ain't No Fun, Did It On Purpose, Big Step, Roadmap, Hate Myself, Hatch It Up, banger after banger after banger after banger, start to finish. Ouija Mac, Fallen Angelic. I've mentioned Ouija Mac before in my other music videos. And I might have even mentioned this album. But yeah, those were some other great albums to go check out. Sorry the video's so long. You're still watching. Thanks for watching. I'm going to end it as quick as I can now. But hopefully you listen to some good music, and I'll try to link my 2022 playlist for metal into the description, then my 2023 playlist in the description or in the comments, so you guys can go check it out for new releases and stuff. But hopefully you're smoking on something good. Let me know what you're smoking on. Let me know what you're listening to. You want me to check anything out? Let me know. Maybe I haven't heard it. Maybe I have. I don't know. Let me know what you think about any of these releases. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, stay positive, spread the good vibes, give people a chance. Sometimes you give someone a chance, they're an asshole. Oh, well, at least you give them a chance. Who knows? Maybe that asshole could have changed your life for the better, but they might have just made your day worse because they're in fact an asshole. But hey, that's just life. Life is a gamble. But like I said, thanks for watching. Stay positive, you know? Vagabond Pat. I'm gonna go one shower because I'm not sure. Shit, because it is like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. Smoking all day. I think this is the third video I made today. But thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate the love. Vagabond Pat, I'm out. Peace.